you know, you said about getting on the train track and getting on the.
Oh yes, those days, well, I think they must still exist, because instead of walking from Linton up to the lake, the river, one of the section foremen had Mom driven up. The rest of us walked. It was just a little thing.
And did you ever get on that speedy thing?
Eh?
Did you ever get on it and just play, you guys?
Oh, well, after that, the club would get one, because that was the old railroad track, you see, and those rails were broken down, taken down, because, well, from Quebec to Latuc, that was very good during the war, but then there were other rails built. Also, roads were being built to carry lumber, those big lumber trucks. So it was just us and the Allens on that with our little speeders. Because apparently the old John Allen used to get on and go right up to Latuc from home.
And did you guys ever play with it or do anything when you weren't allowed to? Or
oh, we loved it, but we could get a ride if we didn't have a lot of baggage. But then Dad built a lorry. He picked up a couple of wheels from the old leftover wheels from the railroad, and Dad could get anything that he wanted. It would help him, because that was the old railroad. So he and Mr. Allen each got some wheels, and they built these little lorry. But the speeder itself we had to buy. I think the name was Sylvester, but I don't remember more than that. And then Dad built this lorry, so he found that we could, if there was no snow or no ice on the rails, these old rails, he put it on, and we'd haul food up to 1 mile from home. And we had to carry it or come by canoe with it, because everything was in those days in great big, we call them jute bags. It was very good material, but I can't remember what we used to do with them, but we didn't throw them out. And when that would come, of course, we were all on deck to help, because that was a family job. Anything small enough for us to carry, you carry it down as far as the lake, and you could put it in a canoe and come around and come to near the house. So it would save you walking with it on your back. And all the little packages we never mind, we'd want to be helpful. And we had a little Dad made out of everything. He'd make out of a piece of moose skin. He made us little carry-on bags. And believe me, that was, you might, by now they'd call that a rough time, but we didn't think of it. We thought of great adventure, you know. We were more storybook people, like, we thought this was a great adventure. Mom knew how to make us like everything, the way she herself presented was that, oh, what a good day you're gonna have. I'll make you pie tonight for supper. And so it was working hard was a joy she installed in us that you didn't come home and say you were all damn tired. Oh, and you never said the word damn anyway. So we everybody, even the smallest piece, we took part and carried. And then some of us were so tough that we could carry it right through the trail. Well, we didn't do that often. Then we realized you could go down to the lake, just a little bit of a carry, and get on the canoe and bring it home that way.
Did you each have your own canoe?
You learn.
Did you have your own canoe?
Did what?
Did you each have your own canoe?
Oh, not in those days, no. That came later. Dad made wasn't easy, you know. That was a great skill that Dad learned it from the Indians in Lorettville, because they used to come guiding, and they learned how to put a canoe together, how to make one. You know, Dad and Bill, we made only one, because then canoes were being replaced by rowboats. And there Bill said, you know, Dad, rowboat, you can get in, and you never worry about tipping, and you don't have to treat the boys how to run the rowboat. No motor, incidentally. That was only oars. Dad made oars, so, and we still had some of those oars up in the house when it burned down. Yeah, and hey, maybe if the old boat shed is still there, maybe there would be some treasures there, you know. But then I don't. Well, then you grow older and you get married. Life changes. We had a very instructive young life. You could let yourself get out of anything. You weren't going to be put down by the activities of the day. Oh no, Dad was very fussy. He didn't like that if somebody wanted to show how good they could swim. One fella, Joe Smith, that married Katie. He'd come and visit us, of course. Well, he had the lake like to himself, and we didn't really like it because he could have been helping Dad a little more. But he shows how he could swim the lake. Well, the lake was 6 miles. And Mom told him off. She said, all you're doing is making me a nervous wreck, because nobody should do that without somebody accompanying. Because, you could get a heart attack like somebody else or so. And anyway, they would only be allowed to swim when we were swimming, like we did. We went down to the rock and swim. But that finished him, because then if he couldn't be a big show-off, he could never afford to come up anyway. Katie was working, you see. And who's there? Somebody there?
And just Roger.
Yeah,